Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Rolling Around the Campfire. Today, or tonight, we're going to do shepherd's pie. We're out here in the beautiful wilderness. Wind's blowing a bit, so sorry about that. But yeah, so first I've got to get some potatoes cooking so we can put on the top of our shepherd's pie. So I'm just going to chuck them over the grill on top of the coals or the fire, and they're going to just sort of roast inside themselves for a couple of hours. We'll just keep rotating them so it softens the potato, and then later on we'll do the mince and we'll show you when we do that. But yeah, this is a new recipe for us, new way of doing it, so we'll give it a trial. We cook the the pumpkins around the outside of the fire normally at home, but yeah, this time there's not enough room around the little Traveller, so we'll just do it like this and see how we go. So yeah, stay with us and we'll keep you updated. Rightio, so we're going to take the sweet potatoes and we've got to cook the mince for the shepherd's pie. So we'll just chuck them, they're nearly done, but they just need a little bit more, so we're going to chuck them inside the Traveller pit and hope they will cook a bit more just to be finished off, but they're quite soft, they just need a little bit more. So put that one up top there, and then yeah, we'll put the beer down, swing the pan over the there we are, over the fire. Might need to go down. It should be right there. So we'll get some oil in there, a bit of olive oil, and then chuck some onions in. Give them a bit of a stir around. So yeah, we'll let them cook up. Might chuck a bit more timber on that fire just to get a bit more heat in it before we chuck the mince in. But yeah, that's how it's. Potatoes are pretty much done. Get this onion cooked and we're back with you when we chuck the mince in. Rightio, so the onions are starting to sizzle. I'll just get the hot top heated up so we can cook our top of our shepherd's pie and melt some cheese on the top. So yeah, like I said, this is a first for us. Bit of an idea I had cooking at home. I thought, oh, this would be a good way to cook some shepherd's pie when we're out camping. So yeah, I thought we'll roast the sweet potato in the fire, get them out, cook the mince and everything, put it in the pan, and there's like a one pot wonder really. Mince goes in, cook it up, veggies, potatoes back on top, put the hot top over the top, a bit of cheese over and roast it. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but we'll get this going. We're about to put the mince in with the onions. They're nearly at that stage, so yeah, we'll give them probably another couple of minutes and we're back with you. Rightio, so onions are ready, and as you can see we've got a little bit of wind here now. Join the party. So get these onions off and then we'll get the mince in. I'll just chuck them in a bowl for now. Ooh. Quite a bit of heat coming off these heat beads charcoal. A little tip when you go camping, make your life a little bit easier when you want to cook, is always take a bag of charcoal or heat beads with me, just to make it a bit more convenient to cook. Chuck them over here. Makes it a bit quicker at times. So yeah, I've got a bit of a mixture of beef and pork mince here. So I'll chuck that in the pan, push him back over, and yeah, we'll cook that mince up. Then we're going to chuck the onions and the veggies back in, give it a bit of a mix up. But yeah, we'll just let this mince cook up. Just break it all up, give it a stir, and a little bit of secret ingredient, just a little bit of beer. You don't want to waste too much. Help cook that mince up. So yeah, we'll just let it cook slowly over the fire. Just keep stirring it, and yeah, we'll be back with you once it's ready to add the veggies. Rightio, so that mince is cooked up nice. Got the coals going pretty good over here on the hot topper. So it's time to add the onions back into the pan. And take that glove off for a bit. Some mixed veggies. So yeah, it's just like whatever mince you want. Onions. Normally I would throw some mushrooms in here, but we don't have any at the moment. So I'll chuck a bag of mixed veggies in there as well. And then a little bit of beef stock. Excuse the teeth. My dentist won't be very happy about that, but anyway, or they will because they get a lot of money out of it. So yeah, probably put that's probably 2 cups worth. I think these are 500 mils. And yeah, we'll just let that simmer away until there's not a lot of juice left in there, and cook up the veggies. We'll chuck a little bit of gravy powder in on the top, and probably we'll give that maybe a couple of minutes to simmer for a bit, and then we'll chuck a bit of gravy powder in there, and then we'll come back and put the topping on. So yeah, we'll give that a couple of minutes. We'll be back and we'll put the gravy powder in, and we'll probably, once we put the gravy powder in, we'll give it a mix, and we'll put the potato on top and do that all at the same time. So yeah, we'll see you shortly. Rightio, so I'm going to chuck the gravy powder in, just a bit of Maggi gravy. It's the only gravy you should buy. So yeah, we'll just put a bit of a sprinkle in there. So yeah, it is magic dust. Give it a stir. And that's really all the flavour you want in it. Like, you could add maybe a little bit of garlic if you want, some chilli, but for me, I like the old grandma's shepherd's pie, which was just, you know, frozen veg, mince, and a bit of gravy powder, onions, and well, normally white potato on top, but we're going with sweet potato because we can cook it around the fire like this and it comes up really good, gets that smoky flavour into it, and it cooks it within its skin. But yeah, so I reckon that is going to be very delicious. We'll probably give that 3 more minutes, maybe 5, and we'll chuck that potato on top, bit of cheese, and yeah, we'll be styling.
Yep.
Rightio, so it's been a couple of minutes and we're ready to put the potato on. So that's what she looks like. You want to keep a lot of juice in there still because you don't want it to be dry. And so yeah, we'll add the mashed sweet potato, and you don't want it doesn't have to be super fancy. Like, we're out camping, we're doing it rough. This is how it goes, and it's all about the flavour. And trust me, this sweet potato cooked over that fire, them coals, will be absolutely delicious. And we probably didn't cook quite enough. We should be right, but let's see how we go. But yeah, just want to a good layer on top. Probably could have put another sweet potato in there, but you get the gist, what we're trying to do. And it doesn't always work out perfect when you're out on the tracks, which is all good. I'm not trying to pretend that it does. Little sprinkling of some mixed cheeses on top. One more for good luck. And then we just swing this hot top around over the top, and probably give that 5 minutes, I reckon, just to give a bit of a char on the top of that potato and the cheese, melt it in, and yeah, time for dinner after that. So we're back with you at dinner time. I reckon it's done, the dishes are done, so we'll take that top heat off, might clean up the stove, we'll take this over there and we'll serve up, you reckon? But yeah, look at that. Aussie barbecue pan shepherd's pie over fire. I think that's a win-win. But the proof will be in the tasting, so we'll get it over there and we'll get a taste. So go get yourself a beer. I got myself a beer, and we'll be back with the tasting. Rightio, so ready to dish up, and this is finished product over here, and it does smell pretty good. It's not like your traditional shepherd's pie that Grandma made, but I guarantee you it's probably going to be better. So we'll
Grandma won't like that.
oh, well, put a bit on the plate, and grab a fork,
Oh, we're swapping.
and yeah,
I'm
there we
the
are.
light lady.
So we'll see.
Righto. Okay.
What do you reckon?
Let's try and get a bit of mince, a bit of potato.
Could be hot.
Mm.
Just come off fire.
It's hot. That's good. That's really good.
Nice. So there you go. We've got a bit of a one-pot wonder on the campfire. We use the Aussie Campfire Kitchens gear because we love using it, but you can do it in the camp oven, on your saucepan, whatever you want to use really. But yeah, another recipe to give a go. And as long as you're out there giving everything a crack, camping. So yeah, we'll see you next time. Maybe tomorrow might do something. What are we going to do tomorrow?
Maybe some dumplings.
Some dumplings. Oh, dessert. Something different. So yeah, we'll catch us then. Cheers.